the one, and then I just throw out the other.
Well, you're a bitch.
Our Reviews Will Kill You is brought to you by Keebler Media. That's right. All your media needs at just one-stop shopping. Check us out at KeeblerMedia.com.
Jesus. Ooh.
And welcome to another episode of Our Reviews Will Kill You, the pop culture podcast that reviews all sorts of fun things. We've been reviewing food and movies and TV and having a good old-fashioned discussion around entertainment and all sorts of fun news. I am the man they know as Z, and as always, I am broadcasting from the hidden studios of Karnak in Antarctica, but I am joined remotely by my co-hosts. Hopefully he doesn't have coronavirus. I'm glad I'm nowhere near that. Scott Keebler.
That's right. I was hit this week pretty hard. It's not coronavirus, though, because I'm not going to do that millennial crap. I'm going old school. I went with the H1N1 instead.
Oh, you went old.
Wait, isn't that
I went
AIDS?
old school. That is the bird flu, actually.
Oh, the swine flu.
Actually, no, I was hit by a bug this week. It was waking up feeling horrible on by mid-afternoon. I was good, but I did lose a couple days. I do want to know, Z, what's going on with this look here?
What look?
Oh my God! What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
Is Al Qaeda taking over?
I kind of feel like I need to go out.
What
to
is
the
this?
truck and, get my shotgun.
When?
What do you mean?
When did
feel
this
like
happen?
We need protection.
Protection from who?
Our host.
Is that okay? This is 2020. He can't go blackface. That's not right.
That's just a ski mask. It's
no,
like,
that's blackface.
Was there a bank that we're gonna go visit later, or?
There have been questions about my true identity, and I felt it necessary to further conceal my identity. Why, you have an issue with that?
I guess not.
Are you about to scream Allahu Akbar?
Allah Akbar?
I mean, you're in the studio, you're wearing a hoodie, and you got a ski mask on. Just let me know when the sweat gets so bad you can't see anymore.
Or wait, is it Aladdin Jafar?
Look, there's some folks in our chat
it's
line
gotta be
saying
warm.
good night.
Oh, actually, that was one of the people who were asking you why you're
Bank robber for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely bank robber. I don't know what's going on with you, but
Well,
it's weird.
Oh my God.
It is what it is these days.
Is it though? Is it weird that I'm aroused?
Maybe I'm going full
Terrorist.
no,
Yeah.
not terrorist.
I mean, you're terrifying me right now.
Well, that's the goal.
You should cover your face and but be shirtless.
That's how to go. Yeah, you want to step your game up. Take your shirt off.
Step my
You
okay.
can wear the ski mask, but you have to take off your shirt.
Don't be a bitch. Show them nips.
Well, I am the Sebastian Stan of bank robbers. So
I don't know what that reference means.
there's a picture of Sebastian Stan who was traveling on a plane, and he was fully covered with a virus thing.
You have to move on.
Okay. Should we
That is
introduce
right.
me?
Oh yeah, then there's this other guy who makes bad drinks.
I was rushed and I had anxiety and I didn't take my medicine.
If you missed us on Instagram Live, we were making some
Noob fashions?
noob fashion.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
you're right, Suya Rahu. We cannot pronounce your name. We have no idea. You need to send us your name in the anamorphic or whatever it is. Like, type out your name, how you would pronounce it. We'll start.
I
And we
can't even
apologize.
see his name. Sorry. If he types it out in all caps, I can see it better
We
because the
apologize
screen's
in
not big
advance
enough.
if you are a woman because Scott will try to beat you.
Only if you ask me.
He hates women is what I'm saying.
Suli Arajo.
Should we get to I guess I should say like what the overall show is about? Maybe that could be good.
Yeah, that's usually what we do next.
So anyway, there's been a bunch of Batman pictures reveals. He's fully clothed. He also has a mask, much like
Just
Z.
like me.
Much like Z, yes. There has been an anime movie that has been making money in the U.S. in the box office, which is weird. Yeezy, I think he's Kanye West, but the bitchy version, has shoes, I think. Did Doctor Who fuck up 56 years of canon? Maybe. Simon Pegg is not really... Simon Pegg is trying to peg Star Wars into fruition. There's some special sauce coming to McDonald's, and we're very excited. We might taste test it. We might have a video. We just did one on the Whopper. We might Szechuan
The Impossible
sauce.
Whopper, correct?
We might Szechuan sauce in my mouth. There is photos of Marines eating scorpions. What the fuck is that? What is that about?
Oh, that's the correct pronunciation of Suhei Raho's name. Is so cute.
Ultimate gaming bed? Oh my god, we can have sex in an ultimate gaming bed while playing Fortnite. That's hot.
That is hot.
I saw The Invisible Man, and dear God, was that a movie. Pete Davidson he fucked Kate Beckinsale, by the way. That's accomplishment. Also, he has poopy butthole eyes. Also, he did something.
There's two sides to that coin.
Yes, he did something on Netflix, I think, that Scott watched. Hulu? He did something. I don't know. I didn't watch it. Then there's Taylor Tomlinson. Don't know who that is either. Scott watches the most useless things to review.
That means Scott's going to have to be
and then I watched Knives Out recently, as in like yesterday, and that was quite good. So
before we jump in next, so you asked what we're drinking today. I went with a ginger ale and whiskey.
It's what we
whiskey
call a
ginger.
highball.
Yes, in my custom Our Reviews Will Kill You travel mug available on the store. Take that.
This is why you're poor. You just buy all of our merchandise.
No, this is actually
it pays himself.
This is my support team. Creates these, then buys them, and then gives them to me. They are insane, but I love them. So thank you, of course, for this.
Does it actually taste? Let me see if that tastes better than the drink I made.
I'm not letting you touch anything. Also,
oh, that's right. You're sick. Never mind. Get the fuck away from me.
Stupid.
See,
LaDroid loves Pete Davidson. I read some of the jokes that he wrote, and I thought they were like pretty funny. So we'll discuss that later.
So Z, what are you drinking?
I am drinking whiskey in the Jarro.
Whiskey in the Jarro, and Noob made some horrible. If
you want to learn how to make really bad Manhattans, go and watch our Instagram story, and you'll see why.
Old fashioned was what we made.
You didn't make a Manhattan; you made an old fashioned.
Yes,
it was pretty awful.
Yeah, you're pretty awful.
Yes, I'm an awful human being. Good news, everyone! It's news.
Yeah. So the first bit of news: director Matt Reeves has released some bat pics that look pretty tasty. And it reveals the Batmobile, which looks like a regular car just jacked up.
Scott, do you think you can pull up some images of that Batmobile for
that up now?
It looks pretty cool. It's definitely different, for sure. It
kind of look like you said. It looks like a normal car with a big giant engine in it.
It looks like a muscle car that's souped up, pretty much.
There were theories that there wasn't going to be a Batmobile, but I'm interested. So far, it looks pretty good. I'm into it.
Yeah,
it's an old school muscle car. Muscles.
Yes,
a muscle car.
Something you don't have.
Because we like muscles around
Scott's
here.
got some big muscles.
Some big muscles. But yeah, it looks like it's got the rocket coming out the back, like the original Batmobile.
The Rock?
The
rocket?
The rocket.
Oh, like rockets.
Yeah, like a rocket.
You mean those girls who kick their legs up? The
yes,
rockets?
Exactly. But it does. It looks like it's like a V10 with like rockets coming out the back. So it is reminiscent of the old school Batmobile.
So Matt Reeves has been leaking images from his own movie, which is kind of weird. So he's been like, I guess he's trying to build up excitement. And I think it's a DC thing because they did this with the Joker where they were teasing images, they were giving out set images just to get people excited. So, hey, they haven't done anything yet that I was like, yeah, except for when that stuntman dumped the bike. I thought that was fun.
Have we confirmed that this is just like, look at the picture. I assume it is. This is just Detective Batman.
That's what they're supposedly going for, but we'll see. We'll see.
The image is very similar to when they revealed the Batflecked image of the Batmobile, where he's just like depressingly looking down, and there's a cool like armored tank in the background. This one,
I think this one looks way cooler than the one from
Dawn of Justice.
Yeah, I like this one. It reminds me a little bit more of the classic Batmobile, so I'll take it.
It's a classic car. It's not it doesn't look like a Batmobile. It's just a black classic car.
Okay, well, next, since there were 3 images, but Scott gave us 1.
That's all you're getting. You're just getting
disappointment.
One image.
God.
Sorry, deal with it.
Anyway,
pretty
typical. On to some anime. My Hero Academia, which is super popular, I think it's in its 4th season on Hulu or something. I don't watch it really, so I don't know.
Shockingly popular. It's actually creating a boon to the anime industry. And then there's one movie, and this is the second movie they released. The first one was My Hero Academia 2 Heroes. This one is called My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. Where's that Plus Ultra, Scott? Let's get a little Plus Ultra in there. And it actually, its opening weekend it opened to $11 million week, opening 4th overall, I think, and that's pretty shocking. People were not expecting it to make that much, and I'm a big fan. I really, really like the show. I'd highly recommend it. It is streaming on Hulu, dubbed in English, and good. Keep making money so you can make more of them. I like it.
I mean, it's not... I'm pretty sure it didn't make as much as Dragon Ball Z when that released in theaters. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh, God!
Well, you did blow that one earlier, didn't you?
Well, it was relevant to the conversation. It's anime.
You're just not allowed to talk about it.
If I'm going to talk about my balls, it's going to be when we're talking about an anime section.
It's always going to be Dragon Balls.
Yes.
Yep.
Why?
You suck.
Why? No. Dragon Ball Z is the best.
No, it's not better than My Hero Academia?
It's much better than that fucking garbage.
How much money did they... I would say we could have a debate on how much money they made either one, but...
Yeah.
Kiss my grits.
And I'll win. So...
I'm not sure what's developing in the chat right now, but it's very interesting.
I think people are fighting. Are they fist fighting?
I don't know if they're fighting or
Send
what's going
scissor
on.
pics.
But
can you send scissoring?
if you haven't joined us yet live on Friday night, definitely check it out.
Oh my God!
Hopefully it
There's
becomes a drinking party.
So many. Who did you hire a bunch of hookers to go into our chat, Scott? Is that why?
I can't afford hookers. You know that.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Nah, I don't. I didn't say good hookers. I just said hookers.
I'm working low budget productions
like
tomorrow,
Atlantic
Sunday,
City
so I'm definitely
$5
not
hookers.
making big bank.
You can do
Scott's all about the volunteer work. So
yeah.
It just about is.
Next,
You will lure poor bikini-clad women to put meat in their mouth in your creepily basement.
Whatever gets us views on YouTube.
Or
whatever works.
kitchen.
Whatever works.
Yeah. Anyway, you know what works? Apparently, Kanye West. Dear God, why is he a human being?
What do you mean? What's wrong with Kanye?
Everything. The fact that
He's
he
an
breathes.
entrepreneur,
He's fucking just all sorts of stupid.
and he's a fashion icon.
He is a fashion fucktard.
Would you like to bring up some Yeezys for us
I would
there, Scott?
rather wear a fucking dildo as
The
shoes.
Yeezy 451.
What? I'm super
I'll bring you
excited.
the
Look at this.
I'll bring up the Yeezy 350.
No. Oh, there's multiple Yeezys?
There's like a million Yeezys.
Why?
They cost like $400
No.
each. And Kanye West just debuted his Adidas Yeezy 451 during Paris Fashion Week.
There's
Please.
the 350s.
What
right
are
there.
those?
That's
What are those?
The Yeezy 350.
Why?
They are not the Yeezy.
According to the internets, they are.
That's a Yeezy?
I guess. I mean,
No,
that's-
it's not. Look up Yeezy 451.
Yeah, this looks like a
Degenerate.
fucking claws consuming your foot.
It's
Ectoplasm is coming to suck you into the ground.
How do you
and-
spell Yeezy?
Yeezy? Yeez fucktard.
451. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
451.
there you go.
It looks like someone just came on the bottom of a shoe and it's working its way up to consume the human.
That's the way you'd look at it.
Yeah.
They look like hovercrafts. Thanks, James Brocklehurst.
They look
They kind of do look like
so
hovercrafts.
fucking bad.
If Scott will ever bring up an image of it.
Right
There
here.
we go.
There we go.
If
Look at
Yeezy
them. There's
wants to
some hovercrafts.
Oh,
If Yeezy wants to sponsor us, I will most definitely wear those.
I'll rock these. If
You
I'm
will
getting sponsored.
suck
you,
his dick and gobble his balls.
You want to send me some shoes? I will rock the hell out of any sneakers you want to send.
Because right now Scott's wearing bags on his feet, so
That's right.
he will take any shoes.
If only I can get some running pants, joggers, some joggers,
Some jogger pants.
Yeah, Gods and Ghosts, you fucking pricks. The hell's his name?
Wow.
Who's the goddamn owner's
guess-
name? I'll call him out right now. What's that motherfucker's name?
I guess they'll never sponsor us again.
Give us a goddamn dad hat, but you won't give us some fucking jogger pants, pricks.
He's been looking to get
Jeez.
them free jogger pants forever now.
God damn it.
It
You
is
had
an
one
outrage.
job. One
Oh,
goddamn job. Oh, they come in pink. That's adorable.
Okay.
Oh my
well,
God.
next, please.
Yeah, anyway,
next.
look at how stupid Kanye West looks.
He looks beautiful.
What is he wearing? God, I hope he gets
He's
raped
a
in prison.
fashion icon, you
James,
dope.
James, you're right. I don't run.
No, you run to McDonald's.
I can still skate faster than you, though.
Probably.
Skate.
Well,
Oh,
because
like,
you have momentum from your weight.
Are you talking about rollerblades?
Like if
No,
you're going
ice.
downhill,
Roller skates?
That's one of my old hockey buddies back from Lancaster.
is that?
Wow.
Oh, is it really?
Sport and Regency Commander Ave, or whatever the fuck the name was, the road was. Yeah, that's where we used to play.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
that's adorable.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So this is something I stopped watching a little bit ago, but Doctor Who is on its 12th season.
On its
or
last
something.
legs, you mean?
It's on something, and it apparently just broke Doctor Who. The season finale, I believe, of season 12. Yes, the series 12 finale of Doctor Who aired last Sunday, I believe, and it had a revelation that pretty much makes all 56 years of Doctor Who irrelevant. I think.
Nope.
It does
Did you
not.
watch it?
Yep.
And
It doesn't?
Does
You
it
liked it?
Not.
It does.
You
And I
enjoyed
liked
that?
it. Yep.
What?
Why
you
did
liked
you like
it?
it?
Everybody, apparently the rest of the internet does not agree with you, Scott.
don't-
Well, the rest of the internet is wrong.
So I mean, I've watched enough. I've watched the David Tennant series. I've watched Matt Smith. I've watched a little bit of.
I've never seen one episode.
What's
not
the
even
Scottish
one.
motherfucker? I love that dude too. Who's the
David
Scottish?
David Capaldi.
Yes, he's awesome. I watched those 3 arcs, but I did not watch the new one. So
Look, the question is, how deep in this do you
Is
want
that
to get?
because you hate women, noob?
no, I know. Well, you know,
Maybe.
women are nice.
You don't like Jodie Whittaker as a doctor?
Who's Jodie Whittaker?
She's the
oh,
current
she's
doctor.
the doctor.
She's
the
the one you're
13th doctor.
looking at.
I didn't finish the Capaldi arc, so I obviously am not going to get into. You
The
know.
droid says all 56 years are irrelevant either way, and I concur. Engage.
Doctor Who's awesome. First off, it's like a
How is
campy-
it awesome?
It's awesome.
He has like a diddle stick, and he like walks around and goes, "Here's my diddle stick."
It's called a sonic screwdriver, you piece of shit.
Look, when you get it, you get it. If you don't like it, you're not going to like it. But the fans are ravenous. They're hardcore.
Well, apparently they're not, because the ratings are half of what they used to be.
That's because they screwed this season up. Plain and simple.
This season?
This season.
But this series finale did not screw it up.
This series finale actually was the culmination of what they've been doing. It actually made sense with what had recently happened.
And the big reveal was that the Doctor is actually not Gallifreyan, which is the big fucking. The Doctor is Gallifreyan. Is
What the
whole-
hell are you talking about?
from the country or the
Look,
city?
so you know how the Doctor just changes their person, the person that is the Doctor.
They regenerate.
They regenerate.
You mean they just recast them?
Regenerate.
They regenerate. They're only so Gallifreyans, which is the species that she's supposed to be. They're called Time Lords.
God.
Time whores?
Themselves. They're only supposed to do it 12 times, and then that's it. They die. They're not allowed any more than 12 regenerations. When you die, you come back as a new face, and you live a little longer, but 12 times. That's it. The
Okay.
new incarnation says she was the reason the Time Lords could do this because she's from another dimension, which explains why she was able to regenerate more than 12 times.
Oh God, I
What
don't
she
care.
is.
I don't care.
That was how they wrote it into the
that's
story.
what they're writing it in.
No
Look,
more.
If you're into it, you're into it. You can get into an entire episode, a heavy debate about this kind of stuff.
No,
I don't think they ruined it.
don't care.
What did ruin it this season? They did ruin it.
Is-
The writers ruined it. They had 2 or 3 episodes where she just came straight out and she's like, "Human beings, you're destroying your planet." And it was a very Greenpeace kind of in your face,
Hippies?
like hippie-ish
She's a
kind of
hippie?
thing. She's fantastic. I love her as the Doctor, but the writers
damn
did something this
hippie.
season that screwed it up. Go back to fighting Cybermen and Daleks, and
The droid's like, "Oh, I get why it's so awesome." That's a lie.
And stop preaching to us about how we're destroying our planet, because we already know we're
That's
screwing
a
this
lie. Next. I don't care about the Doctor.
I
and
mean,
his-
Doctor Who she's coming back for another season, right?
shit. Yeah,
Yes,
but here's the kicker:
she's signed up for season.
we're in March. And they just played that episode, and you're not going to get the next episode until the holiday season,
Ooh, the Christmas one.
which means they'll do a Christmas episode, and they have to wait until. So if you're a fan, you now have to wait almost the entire year to get a new Doctor Who.
It all makes sense now. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me at all. So, thanks.
If you're into it, you're into it. If
No,
you're not,
I
you're
don't
not.
care. Shut
So
up.
let's move on.
Okay,
on.
fine. So Star Trek is apparently never going to happen because Quentin Tarantino, I don't know. Simon Pegg basically is saying,
Oh, you mean the movies?
yes, the movies, because the shows suck, I think, right? I don't
Everyone
watch them.
hates Picard, and everyone hates
I missed the
Discovery.
last couple of Picards. Discovery's
'Cause you
not
hate them.
great either.
Wait,
everyone
Picard
hates
really
them.
went downhill?
Picard,
People hated it from the beginning because
Yeah.
it's not Star. They curse in it. Like,
So?
and they no, they
cares?
don't really curse.
It's an adult Star Trek, is
It's
what it is.
not
It
even
actually
adult,
it
it's
actually has
dumb
drama
Star
and
Trek.
emotions and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I missed the last episodes. Plain and
There's
simple.
no
I just,
like they gave up on hope and science, so Trekkers don't like
But
it.
it has Patrick Stewart.
Again, he's brilliant, but
Patrick
everyone
Stewart's
hates it.
amazing.
Yeah, but everyone hates everyone else.
But they've also teased things like they teased Jerry Ryan. She was only one episode.
And
They teased Riker and
Deanna Troy.
And Deanna Troy, and they're probably going to be one episode.
Yeah, well, guess what? They also had an episode where a dude uses a sword to behead somebody in like the 25th,
What the fuck?
Century. No, wait, please keep talking about Doctor Who. No, thank you. Please, no more. I'm done.
No, it's okay. We're going to talk about...
So Simon Pegg is
If
mad.
you keep bugging us, we'll do a Doctor Who episode.
No,
I swear.
no.
Yes.
That is
Anyway.
I will
verboten.
tie Z
We're
to a
talking
chair
about
and
Star
we'll
Trek
talk about
now.
Doctor Who.
Yeah,
for an
we're on
hour.
to Star Trek.
Star Trek. Anyway.
Simon Pegg.
Says Paramount killed Star Trek 4 because why not? Star Trek 4 has been in development hell for quite some time.
Aren't they sure that J.J. Abrams destroyed Star Trek right from the start?
J.J. Abrams destroys everything because he doesn't have an original idea in his asshole.
That is correct.
Although he did... No, what? Did he do a good movie? Cloverfield was okay.
I don't think
No,
he
it
did
wasn't.
that. Somebody else directed
He produced it. He produced it.
that. Good, congratulations.
So, well, okay. Anyway, so Star Trek is on the small screen, but it doesn't look like it's going to come back to the big screen. The latest one, 2016 Star Trek Beyond, struggled with the box office, and then the
Because
untitled...
it sucked.
Well, it wasn't great. Then the untitled fourth movie has been shelved for many reasons and multiple times. I guess Quentin Tarantino's not doing his rated R version, so I guess that's done.
No, he already said no.
Oh, he did? He did say
Yeah,
no?
well, he was teasing it, and then he finally said, yeah, I'm not going to do that.
So this is what Simon Pegg said to Games Radar as a quote of why this won't be being made. So the fact is, Star Trek movies don't make Marvel money. They make maybe $500 million at the most, and to make one now on a scale they've set themselves is $200 million. You have to make 3 times that to make a profit. So basically, he's saying that they don't make enough money and they're way too fucking expensive. What the fuck is that? You know what sound effect would have been better there? Hunka hunka!
Hunka.
Exactly. From the Joker.
You know, then maybe you should do some work once in your lifetime.
I did. I made a fantastic drink. I put in a lot of effort.
That nobody else wanted to drink.
So he also goes on to say they didn't really take advantage of the 50th anniversary. The regiment at the time dropped the ball, or the regime at the time.
The regime?
The regime.
The regime.
The regime.
It's an outrage.
Dropped the ball on the promo of the film, and we lost momentum. I think losing Anton Yelchin.
Anton Yelchin.
Yeah, he died. That dude was a good actor, by the way.
He was?
Was a huge blow to the family, and our enthusiasm to do another one might have been affected. Well, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Make you defecate.
Aw.
That is what those last movies made me do.
Well,
I just ran right to the bathroom.
dude, they weren't that bad.
They also weren't
Tell
that
me the
good.
plot of the last one.
I don't
Tell me the
remember.
name of the last one.
Star Trek Beyond. I just read it.
So tell me what happened in
The
it.
first one was Chris Pine. They did the same thing I did. They brought a girl in her underwear to try and bring some viewers.
Yes.
Then the last one,
And they got yelled at for that. How come no one yelled at you yet, Scott?
No, there's always yelling.
Well, there
I just
wasn't
don't
a-
listen. And then the last one, they just kind of like, we're not going to tell a story. We're just going to make shit up as we go along.
You mean Star Trek Into Darkness?
I guess that's what it was. I don't know.
That's the one with Khan!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benedictine Cumberbatch.
And then they
Let's-
screwed it up even worse and made
let's-
one that
yeah,
made
let's-
no sense. With Idris Elba, they wasted Idris Elba doing nothing.
Absolutely.
Idris Elba was in Star Trek?
Let's make it. Let's
See,
make
you didn't
the
even
same
know
old
that.
Was he
story
really?
because we can't
No
write
shit.
any new material.
He was in. Did you see Star Trek Beyond?
No. Yes, I did. A while.
So what
I
happened?
own it.
What happened?
I don't know. They went beyond.
They went plus ultra.
They went beyond. They crashed, right? And there was
They crash in
invisible
every
shields.
movie. So what's different there?
I don't know.
If
There
I was in that universe, I would not want to serve on the Enterprise because that fucker crashes every week.
First of all, Scott, you'd be a red shirt, and second of all, none
Absolutely.
of those red shirts would fit.
I'd be the fat red shirt.
You'd be
There's always the fat one.
You'd be blowing out those red shirts.
That barely fits in the uniform.
Oh,
Just
can
dies,
we film something
that dies
about
in
that?
the first 5 minutes of the show.
Yes. So let's talk about some Marines. Because they are the ultimate badasses. Is that what we're talking about next?
Sure. Well, now that I was going to have another story, but sure, I'll go back.
Well,
to
you
that.
can go back.
No, you ruined it.
Oh, okay.
So, wild photos show U.S. Marines munching on scorpions and washing them down with snake blood as they learn to survive in the jungle. What?
That is how badass our Marines are. Is
That's
that
fucked
they,
up.
when they go through jungle training, they have, I guess, a little bit of a ritual where they have to eat live scorpions and then drink cobra blood.
That's fucked up.
That is-
does not sound safe.
Badass
That
shit.
does not sound safe.
Oh, they're learning how to live off the land, and
They
they're
can learn to build a fire where the plants and the animals are.
where the plants and the animals
Learning
are.
what's safe to eat and drink, like cobra testicles.
Cobra testicles.
The essentials if a Marine were to wind up alone in the jungle, with Boomba. Now, what's a Babu? No, not Babu.
What? You
What's
mean
the Jungle
Baloo?
Book bear?
Baloo.
Baloo. There we go. That fucking
Can
Baloo.
you show us those Marines eating and drinking?
You mean like that?
Look at that face in the middle. Oh my god.
Jesus.
It looks like a frat party.
That looks like if that was white, this would be a porn.
Is he?
That was a frat party. That definitely needs to be photoshopped.
Oh my god. He is ready to. He looks
he
like he's
chugging
taking
that?
it straight in
He
the
is
ass.
chugging that snake.
Do Marines do butt stuff?
Do they? Hopefully they're not butt chugging those.
Dude, you keep it up, the Marine's gonna come butt chug you.
I mean, that's fine.
It's gonna straight up.
Look at that mustache. I'd
And
go
there
for
will
a
be
ride.
no consent.
I don't care. I don't need consent.
He doesn't need any consent.
I'm not one for consent.
The Marines is the one branch that I will never say anything bad about because
Why?
they are the badass motherfuckers.
What if it's a woman Marine? Will you try to beat that one?
badass motherfucker?
I don't care. No, all Marines are good Marines.
That's
They
right.
are, well, what if they're a Nazi Marine? That's weird.
There's no such thing as
There
a
was
Nazi
never a
Marine.
Nazi.
I don't know.
Marine.
What if they're undercover like Hydra?
You're an idiot. You know that.
That could happen.
Anything can. Anything
Oh my
can
god! What if
So
we had
how
a
much
secret?
would you eat a scorpion?
No.
Noob.
I would-
Yeah.
why the fuck would I eat a
Would you
scorpion?
drink some cobra blood?
No.
What if they made a boozy drink out of it?
What if I like G.I. Joe Cobra, like Cobra Commander? I'd drink his blood.
I think we'll
You mean
have to
you
make
drink-
that a review.
You
By
do
blood,
butt
I
chug?
mean I would drink like Cobra Commander.
I think we may have to make that a review. We'll do a OrkU reviews where Noob tries
Joseph
scorpions, tarantulas, cobra, venom, blood.
No.
And he drinks it out of Cobra Commander's butthole.
Yeah.
And he butt chugs Cobra Commander.
He butt chugs Cobra Commander. I don't know how that works, but maybe someone else has some ideas.
It gets siphoned through the mask.
I guess.
He uses the mask as a strainer.
I mean,
Next.
do I get paid?
I guess. I don't know.
What do I get paid in? Oh my god.
You get paid in joy.
Joy? I don't know if
An
that's
almond
joy.
joy.
That's crying and issues.
So what's
Anyway.
next?
So Rick and Morty has dawned the return of the McDonald's Szechuan sauce. But wait, it's only in New Zealand?
Morty, where's my? It's all about that Szechuan sauce. I gotta get that sauce, Morty. It's all about that sauce.
Wait, so how the fuck are we going to taste test it?
9-season arc, Morty.
When is
We
that
are
coming
gonna
back?
taste test it. It's only in New Zealand.
What the fuck?
Why are they doing this to
That's
us?
mean.
Is this a real story?
They're not even getting a picture for that.
When
I don't
was
even
this
care.
story?
Maybe
done?
somebody broke it down chemically and can send us the recipe so we can taste test it.
Or our fans in New Zealand ship us coronavirus-riddled Szechuan sauce and we'll give it a
We
Scott.
will
I don't
dump
think
it.
you're allowed to say that word. You know.
We will dump that all over Noob Noob's.
No, Scott's anus.
no, Noob Noob's.
We will inject it into Scott's penis.
Not cool.
It's returning in New Zealand.
Morty. Oh, can we go to Bendigo, Morty, and get that Szechuan sauce,
Great. Freaking Australian Rick's back.
Oh, let's get that sauce there,
Been looking forward to that.
I'm gonna. Oh,
Although they did kind of bring it back a little bit in 2017 in the States where everyone went fucking bananas for it.
yeah, for like a week, right?
Yeah, and they were like screaming, "Where's my Szechuan sauce?" The demand outweighed
Well,
the
they
supply.
probably had a million people doing Morty and Rick and Morty impressions.
Oh yeah, for
Just
sure.
millions of them.
The Szechuan sauce, if I recall, was really not.
You
bad.
were unbearable
Great.
during that. All you did was Rick. It was just nonstop,
just Rick impressions?
constant
Bendigo Rick? Or-
Yeah. You're just on and on and on. just
Morty,
couldn't get you to shut
bug.
up.
Oh boy.
Put that on your penis. Morty.
Lick my balls.
Morty, put that little twitch bug on your penis.
All right, are you
Jesus.
done? Moving on.
Moving on.
Are we gonna
Move it on up there, Morty.
Should we take a road trip to what is it? New Zealand?
Butthole Central?
That's where the Hobbit goes, right?
Hobbitown. I actually read an article that said that Hobbitown is one of the overrated attractions in the world.
Well, that's a load of bullshit.
If you go visit. So are we switching pace now? Are we changing over?
No, we have one more thing.
One more
Because
story.
Japan,
I was about to hit that button.
Japan is a lovely. Japan's fantastic. I went there for 2 weeks and it's
Did you?
brilliant. Yeah, I did.
Did they replace you with a robot clone?
I am now a samurai.
Yeah.
I touched many Asian men in the hands and the face, and I am now a samurai. Also a black belt. I think that's just an honorary thing for going to Japan.
No, it is not.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
not
it
how it
is.
No.
I think it.
Did
that's
you
what I
come
was
back
told.
a racist?
I did. I came
No,
back.
he left there a racist and
Cultured.
then came back a racist as well.
he went a
nonstop.
racist and he
It just
came
didn't
back.
stop.
I came back very
racist.
cultured. I put a lot of raw meat in my mouth over in Japan. It was nice.
Man meat?
Yeah. So anyway, Japan has created the ultimate gaming bed. I think this is the right story.
Yeah, it is.
Great. So you never have to rejoin society again. Oh, that sounds
Never
fantastic.
again.
So this isn't the ultimate. How much is this? What the fuck is this setup? This is a single bed. I am too tall for that single bed.
You're too tall? I don't think
way
so.
too tall. So it's got keyboard monitors, little desk for snacks.
You love them snacks.
A whole bunch of monitors set up. It doesn't look that great, to be honest.
What do you mean? It's a bed.
It's a bed.
And you can literally play from your bed.
Meh.
The only thing it needs for you is a catheter.
Dude,
Meh.
nerds figured this out years ago.
They did?
Meh.
No, gaming beds have been around forever. Remember there was that old image of a gaming room where they got one kid duct taped to the ceiling?
Sure.
How much?
I
is this?
like
gaming, this concept's been around forever. But I mean, it's cool. It's, whatever.
Well,
It's just
since
what-
New can't
it's
find
just-
a price tag,
it's just
buy now.
whatever.
Buy now.
Buy now.
Oh, find on
Noob.
Amazon. Let me find it on Amazon.
Isn't that when you remember when you were trying to buy that painting?
Oh yeah, the fuck. What was it? Ryan Reynolds?
No, it was. Oh my God.
Look, Z, this guy's got the same mask you do.
I know. I'm a big fan of his mask. I'm a
still really
big fan.
confused with,
It's
with the mask.
so it's gaming beds. So
Who
what's
is the guy who did that
what's the
stripper
big deal
movie?
about this?
Who's the guy who did that
Channing
stripper?
Tatum.
Channing Tatum. It was Channing Tatum's ball sack you tried to buy.
Oh yeah. What? I mean, who
Is there-
wouldn't
That's a
wanna buy
great
ball
episode,
sack?
folks. If you
So
can go
is there-
back to Channing Tatum's ball sack where Noob almost bought a $20,000 painting for no reason, it was beautiful.
Why would you not want to buy Channing Tatum's ball sack?
Can we move on?
We can. We
Yes,
can move on
we
to your
can.
reviews, which Pete Davidson is. Oh, nope.
It's review. Let's go.
Bite my shiny metal ass!
So what are we reviewing first there?
What are we reviewing first? Noob?
Whatever the Pete Davidson shit is. What is it?
Pete Davidson.
Davidson.
Davidson. Davidson.
He just had a new special, right, on Netflix.
Netflix. He had a comedy stand-up on Netflix.
Alive from New York. Is that
But
it?
it's what's a shame is we can't talk about it because we signed a non-disclosure agreement before watching it, so we're not allowed to talk about it. So let's move on.
What?
You watched it though.
Yeah, but I can't talk about it. There's a non-disclosure agreement. I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Did he come to your house?
No, actually, it was boring.
It was boring.
I don't find Pete Davidson funny.
What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me is I enjoy good comedy, and this
Do you
comedy
though?
special
You supposedly
is
first of all,
not one.
Scott no funny. Second of
It's
all,
kind of funny.
every single special you say sucks, which could be the fact, but
I mean,
don't know.
Rotten Tomatoes has a whopping
Agrees with
6
me.
Oh,
reviews.
Rotten Tomatoes, you are
6
not
critic
very
reviews,
nice. They gave
50%.
him a 50% score,
I mean, he deserves it.
and then the audience, after 121 reviews, gave him 61%.
It just wasn't funny.
I read some jokes that seemed to be funny.
I'm glad that they were funny when he read them, because when he described them, they were not funny.
So
his stand-up, the way he delivers, and he's got that voice. He just got this graspy voice.
isn't he from like Brooklyn?
And he can't finish the story.
Why? Because he keeps laughing at himself.
But before I tell the story, I want to tell you that I'm a really good guy, and I want to defend myself before I tell the story because I don't want to incriminate myself anymore. So
I heard he went really
so
hard on
stupid.
Louis C.K.
He went hard on Louis C.K., but
Why?
because apparently Louis C.K. ragged him out for smoking weed on Saturday Night Live or something.
What?
Okay.
So the crux of the joke was
It was a joke.
Louis
That doesn't sound very
Louis
funny.
C.K. ragged him out for smoking weed on Saturday Night Live. And then when Louis C.K. later was found to be jerking off in front of people, he was like, "Yes, it wasn't funny.
Okay. What
It
about?
was an anecdote. It wasn't a joke.
What about? Oh, it was an antidote.
An anecdote.
Anecdote. Say it with me. Anecdote.
My nose is stuffed. I can't.
You were saying
Anecdote.
antidote,
Antidote.
which you need an
I
antidote.
need an antidote for Pete fucking Davidson. is what
Yes,
I need.
I did. What about the Ariana Grande stuff?
Stupid joke.
You know, I know. You told me that that's a joke that's been stolen.
It's
and
a joke that's been stolen from many times. It was,
But it is relevant to him. Do you know that?
But it's almost like he came out. He's like, "Look, this isn't true because I'm gonna try to save face and be self-deprecating and pretend like I don't really have a big penis, even though Ariana Grande said I had a big penis, and I'm gonna make a joke about it that's been used over and over and over again." But I'm gonna do
is he
this
on crack?
So you
Is
can
that what
tell
you're saying?
I'm really like a good guy.
So he said a joke about. Well, first of all, Ariana Grande coined the term "big dick energy" based on Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
So
And
she
then-
gave him big dick energy?
She gave him the big dick.
He gave her big dick energy.
Yes. But what he was saying is that she's so tiny that her hands are so
tiny,
that they anything would look big in her hands. So now every girl that's with him is going to be disappointed with the size of his dick because it's not that big.
It could be a hilarious joke, and it's a funny concept.
I think of how tiny Ariana Grande
But
is.
the
though, and it
delivery
makes me
sucked.
laugh.
The
Oh,
delivery
okay.
sucked.
So you just don't like his cadence.
I don't like his cadence. I don't like his delivery. I don't like his voice. He's not.
I don't like his face.
Funny. He's a good writer. He could be a good writer. I don't know what he does and doesn't write.
I don't like his butthole
But
eyes.
his delivery sucks.
I like the fact that he made fun. He didn't make fun of, but he like self-deprecated on the fact that
That's basically what.
Barstool Fool said that he has butthole eyes.
But that's what this whole special sounded like. It sounded like it's him just defending himself, trying to be self-deprecating, and being like, "I'm not really a bad guy."
Okay, so you agree with the?
I agree with the critics. This 50%. Yeah, that's fine.
So let's stick with comedy. What's next?
Yeah.
about comedy.
There is a Taylor Thompson.
Who?
I don't know.
Some blonde chick?
I guess. Is she hot?
I don't know.
Quater-Life
Maybe
Crisis.
Scott brings up a picture.
I have not.
So
seen or
Taylor
heard this.
Thompson is a comedian who got a
Tomlinson.
special on Netflix as well, and this stand-up was actually rather funny. I did enjoy this. She was on Conan.
Oh, I feel like this is your token woman that you're saying you
No,
like.
not at all.
She's not.
Because I hate women. No.
So if you really thought she was not good, you'd be like, I really hate this chick.
Haven't I said that other comedian females were not good at all?
You hate all comedians.
I hate most comedians. She was funny. She's mid-20s, and she does a coming-of-age stand-up where she talks about, the transition from being a kid to being an adult. And it's humorous. It's funny. She tells stories about herself. She gives good laughs.
Does she wear a short dress?
Story. She does not wear a short dress.
So that didn't turn you on.
No.
Okay. Did
No.
she show some cleave?
I don't even remember. I don't remember what she was wearing. I just remember that I enjoyed the special. It was
Okay.
funny. She was a good stand-up, and this was a funny special.
Fair enough, Scott.
So that's all I need to say about that.
Well,
So check that out. It was Taylor Tomlinson
Quater-Life Crisis.
Quater-Life Crisis on Netflix.
Netflix.
Definitely check that one out. Don't bother with Pete Davidson, but check out this
Is
one.
this what you were doing while you were quarantined?
As well as doing while I was editing it earlier in the week. I was quarantined for the last couple days.
Ah, yes. So then, is this when you watched I Am Not Okay With This?
Yeah, I also watched I'm Not Okay With This.
It's on Netflix.
as well.
Man,
good
you were
show.
all over Netflix.
I was all over Netflix.
I'm still trying to catch up on I'm trying to finish the goddamn Hunters to give a review on it.
I Am Not Okay With This. Also a good watch.
Good. I thought you were like, Scott is not okay with this.
I am not okay with how it ends and how it's gonna finish up. Yep, Bootleg agreed. She was actually good. Thank you, Tommy. I am not okay with this. It's a young kid's.
That girl's the girl from It, right?
Yeah, the younger version.
Younger version. She's developing powers. She's coming of age, trying to figure herself out.
What kind of powers?
Telekinesis.
Okay.
Actually.
So
It was a
stuff.
fun little series. It was slow in the middle. It accumulated pretty quickly, and it ended really well.
How many episodes?
6 episodes.
Okay, that's a good number.
The problem with this is where they took this, they can't go to a next season.
Well, that's
Because-
because her brain exploded.
Well, no.
Don't spoil it.
Did her
I'm not-
vagina explode?
I'm
Did her
not.
vagina explode? Did she get the Peruvian tickle shits?
The way they finished this, they can't continue the series because she's developing superpowers. So the question is, hero
Are those
or villain?
superpowers?
She's developing a super vagina.
A what?
A super vagina.
She's
That is
the
just
black hole
swallowing
vagina. That
like
just
Dormammu.
I don't.
Swallowing all the boys.
Vagina.
I do not see. I do not see this actress or this character turning into
A super vagina.
super hero or villain or whatever it is.
She's just
Vagina.
gonna go through puberty.
She's just going to go through puberty. And that's what it is. It's going through puberty, developing superpowers, realizing there's something about you. It was a fun little watch. It's like half-hour episodes, so you can do it in like half a day.
It clearly says this first season.
It's not easy. It's an easy one to get through. It's a quick stream.
Is it easy breezy?
I don't see them doing a second season without ruining it.
Okay, well,
I can't see them taking this character and making some sort of powered individual out of her.
So
Maybe
you
there's-
just don't want a woman to have power.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, wow. Is that what you
he's
said?
really
while you-
hurting your feelings
It's really
now,
the
Scott.
same joke over and over and over again.
You
Isn't it-
walked right into that joke. Are you kidding me? How did you walk into that?
Anyway.
You were like, oh, where am I going with this?
I hate both of you.
So Scott's happy that it's over because he
Can you
hates this
read the
woman.
critic consensus
The
there,
critic
Noob?
consensus and the audience score are identical at 85%. The critic consensus says, as awkward and charming, oh, that's me, as adolescents,
You are not.
Yeah, you're not charming.
No,
and
there's
charming.
no charm.
I'm a little adorable.
Maybe
I'm just
charm
saying.
in.
I am charmin'
Do you
strong.
know what charmin is?
Yeah, the butt stuff.
Yeah.
But
that's what
with
you are.
twice the supernatural twists, I am not okay with this. First season at times veers into shallow territory, but Sophia Lillis' strong performance keeps it afloat.
Sophia Lillis, who when we did our original very first episode of the It thing, I
She
said
got
she would be
orgied to death?
I said she'd be a star.
While
So,
she
do
was
you
getting
think she's
orgied.
got star power there, Scott?
Absolutely. She was fantastic in this series.
So she's going to be our next up and comer. Her
she
and
does
11.
she does have a future in this industry.
who's the-
but they got to be real careful about how they write the next season because, like I said, I do not see her or that character being who they're developing her to be.
Okay, well,
Is she like female Professor X?
So, sure.
she's Professor Sex.
Oh my god, that's hot. Anyway, so we're going to move on from Scott's Netflix reviews to my reviews. And we're going to go with...
And if you like what here it is,
What?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Anyway, so I watched Knives... Motherfucker. Are we good?
So I do have actually a genuine question about Knives
Yes.
Out.
So Knives Out was written and directed by the magnificent,
The
vivacious,
joke of a director.
triumphant Ryan Johnson.
Rianne
Johnson.
Janton.
Yes, he is transitioning. He is
Transitioning from Star
Why
Wars
is
to
this-
other movies.
to going to B cups and a woman. And
is this relevant? What are you talking about?
no, he is becoming a female. That
part
I
of the
made that
reason
up.
why he's talking about Knives Out. Why are you talking about it?
So Knives Out, well, it's a whodunit movie, which I love.
No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the fact that it just came out on DVD.
It did,
and Blu-ray,
yes.
right? And
I
what
will
about
be-
that Blu-ray there?
And I will
Noob?
be giving that bitch out pretty soon.
He's
so,
going to be giving away that digital version, so stay tuned, folks. You
Yeah.
know, always, what we don't talk about enough on this show is that we do give out digital versions of movies. So whenever Noob feels like it, he just randomly puts them online on Instagram and
Yeah,
says,
because no one else spends money for this show.
"No, you spend it on yourself,
okay.
bitch."
Yeah,
Yeah, you spend it on yourself.
This episode is like the low def special. I could not find any high def pictures of anything that we've talked about so far.
Could Knives Out?
Anyway, yeah, so I will be doing a giveaway of Knives Out for the digital copy probably Monday or Tuesday of this week. Probably Monday. Let's just go with a hard Monday. Anyway, so Knives Out was a whodunit movie written and directed by Rian Johnson, who ruined Star Wars.
How are our current listeners going to know where to look for this free giveaway?
Oh, Instagram. Yes. It's on Instagram. Look at Scott coming in the clutch.
Yes.
So
clutch.
OrkU, follow us, and I will tell you to go to our YouTube channel and watch and comment on our videos and subscribe if you're not. So that's important too.
So how close does Knives Out follow Last Jedi?
So I blacked out for most of Last Jedi because it sucks so bad, but Knives Out was quite fantastic. So I don't really know. I remember Knives Out. I do not remember Last Jedi.
Even though you think it's stupendous.
Knives Out's good. I remember that. Star Wars The Last Jedi is a flaming pile of hot dog shit. So I don't know how they're similar, because one's a whodunit movie, one is Star Wars.
Is there a slow chase
scene in Knives Out?
Yes.
Yes.
So the whole premise of Last Jedi is there's a slow chase scene.
Okay.
So there's a similarity.
All right, there's one.
In space. When you run out of fuel, you stop moving.
In space.
Knives Out was not in space, though.
Oh, okay.
So that's a difference. All right,
Would it have been a better movie if it was in space?
You know, it might have been. It might have been. Daniel Craig would not have had his plantation owner accent.
Why don't you give a taste of us a taste of
Finally
that?
found something high def.
All right, let's get into character here. Well, there, Z. Now I like to do some interviews here, son. And
you're saying that
Is an outrage.
Daniel Craig is an outrage.
He basically did that exact voice, and it was fantastic.
Wow, that's disappointing.
He's like, now, Anna de Armas, you are quite sexy, but we fucked you the fuck up in this movie because we didn't want to take away to make all these uglier, older women feel insecure about their titties.
Wow.
Anyway.
Are you saying that's exactly what they did to Rey compared to Princess Leia and
they made Rey
the
ugly?
purple-haired Admiral Holdo or
they
whatever?
They fucked Rey up?
Did they?
I don't know. She wasn't that attractive to begin with.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying!
Oh my God.
Wasn't trying. Well, I don't care about Knives Out, so...
No, it's honestly... Look at the critic consensus. 97% tomato meter, 92% audience
Don't care.
score.
Not going to see it.
Critic consensus. Knives Out sharpens...
I will not give Rian Johnson any of my
old
monies.
murder mystery tropes with a keenly assembled suspense outing that makes brilliant use of writer-director Rian Johnson. Stellar ensemble. So what I'll say, if you like whodunit movies, I can't remember the fucking last one other than
You can't even remember who done it.
Murder on the Orient Express might have been the last one.
Daisy Ridley was in that.
She was. So was Johnny Depp and a bunch of other people. This movie has a great ensemble cast. Fantastic. I'd have to rewatch it once I know the mystery. I'd have to rewatch to see how it plays
God,
out.
stop talking.
God.
Please.
Fuck
No,
you
let's
then.
move on.
All
Move
right.
on.
Then I saw The Invisible Man. That movie sucked donkey dick. No one should see it. It sucks.
Apparently, everyone in the world disagrees with you,
I
jackass.
don't know why. Elizabeth Moth.
Did it make like $30 million
Well,
on like a $9 million budget?
Let me look at the budget. I have the goddamn critic consensus up. Hold on. Piece of shit.
Bootleg's right. It's the Clue remake you never knew you wanted.
Exactly. You wanted it.
Yeah, LaJoy DeGruy, Clue.
Clue.
So I guess that's Knives Out is what they're talking about. So yeah,
It's a clue.
It's a clue, but not good.
All right. So
I don't know. Maybe people liked it. Apparently, people liked it.
the budget for Invisible Man was $7 million.
Wow. Did you know that this is part of the Monsterverse? No, not the
Dark
Dark Universe.
Yeah. Well, it was until it got
And then
canceled.
got recrafted into a low-budget horror movie with the chick from what's that show? On
Mad
Hulu.
Men.
No. Well, she's on that, but what is she most famous for? The
she was most famous for
something
Mad
daughter. No.
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. That's it.
Yeah. Elizabeth Moss. One of. She is just.
You know what's funny? I heard that image is actually a plot hole, and it never actually showed up in the movie. Not to give away spoilers.
I mean, not like it matters how many other series now have done that, where they put out fake information trailers. And
I don't want to spoil it though, but I am saying that image that Scott has up there, where the handprint is on the shower, is supposedly it's a fake news story.
I did hear something interesting. So who played the Invisible Man?
Nobody, because he's invisible.
Well, no, there was
a gentleman who played the Invisible Man. Who
There was a
that?
young man who played the Invisible Man.
Shit, who was it? He wasn't that famous.
He was just a dude.
Oliver Jackson Cohen.
So Oliver Jackson agreed with Elizabeth Moss. Well, I'm horrible
Agreed
tonight.
with what?
That he was going to be on set for all the scenes he was supposed to be in, even though he technically didn't need to be there.
Just to make her uncomfortable?
There was a few times that he was in a green suit. Other times he was just on set. But the idea was he committed to be on set more for her, so she knew that he was there, so it was able to add to her reactions, her responses.
Wow, what a great...
I think that's actually really cool that you do have a guy who's willing. I don't have to be there as the Invisible Man, but he agrees to come out and be on set more and work more to allow for her to, have a better experience.
He should have just collected a paycheck.
All things that Stephen Amell wish he had when he was filming.
Why are you in love with Stephen Amell?
Stephen
in
Amell's
Green
gorgeous.
Arrow, which is why that was so bad.
Why you just had to go there with Stephen Amell, huh? I heard it's good if you can suspend all disbelief.
The movie was so fucking stupid.
You said the score was good.
The score...
Check your brain at the door.
It basically builds suspense through the score because it's mainly just Elizabeth Moss
Reacting to nothing.
And the story is so fucking stupid. Like, most of the movie is her being like, "Oh my god, he's in the room," and it's an enclosed room. So if any motherfucker just gets up and touches where she's pointing to, movie over. It's done.
But everybody refused to touch where he was.
Nah, this bitch is crazy. Let's not do that.
So even though he's invisible, there's just no way for him to get away.
So if he was right here, and I slapped his ass,
Yeah, movie over.
movie over. But nobody.
James, he definitely got paid for it, but he did not have to be on set as much as he was, is what my understanding
So he
was.
could have collected a paycheck.
He could have collected a paycheck, but he decided to not hang out in the trailer the whole time.
The movie wasn't all bad. So the things I'll say are good are Elizabeth Moss was actually quite good at acting with nothing. Well,
Isn't she a
apparently-
Scientologist?
I have no... Is she really?
is 100%.
So
There's
she is
actually
crazy.
a rumor, fresh off the rumor.
Well, that's what
mill.
you're saying.
Hold
You
on.
said she was quite good at acting with nothing, but she didn't because he agreed to come on set more for her to have something to react to.
Yeah, but you know why she's petrified all the time?
Because she's a fucking Scientologist?
No, and because I heard there's a rumor that she could be dating Tom Cruise.
I couldn't hear you through
Oh,
your
Jesus
ski mask.
Christ, really?
Yes,
That's
Tom
a big
Cruise.
downgrade from Katie Holmes.
It is a big downgrade, but she
Wow.
should be petrified of everything. She should be petrified of Tom Cruise. She should be petrified of the Scientologist.
If you were going to rate her,
Like a 3.
Wow. You shouldn't be rating anybody. That is rude, noob.
She's like negative panda.
Negative. What?
Oh, my.
Negative panda.
She's a D-list celebrity who's got more money than you.
She's absolutely more successful and richer.
She's a 3?
She is a 3. Like, her money gives her maybe a 3.5.
Wow.
Yeah. Nothing's saving that face.
Whoa. Are you saying...
That's
What are you
rough.
saying about her face?
It's not pleasant to look at.
Jesus Christ.
wow, dude. And I'm the one that has the problem.
Yeah.
I thought I was the one who said negative comments about women's features. No?
Yeah, no, Haley Steinfeld is definitely more attractive, even though you hate her.
Haley
because-
Steinfeld is definitely more attractive than Elizabeth Moss.
Yeah.
Whoops. Did I say that?
But no, she's a good actress. She was great in this movie. It's just the logic was absolutely asinine.
Because you could literally disprove that whether or not he was there or not there at any point.
Yes,
That's your point?
I do like that they had a modern take on it. So obviously the original from 1933, he was a scientist that actually made himself
Don't
invisible.
spoil, although the trailer spoils things, so.
It doesn't spoil that.
Yes,
really.
it does.
Does it?
It 100% does.
That he has like
When she throws the paint on him,
oh
it 100%
yes, it
spoils it.
spoils that he has like an invisibility suit.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool that they at
Spoiled
least
for you
tried
there,
a
Scott.
modern take on it. The
I don't
other
think I'm still
part,
not going to watch it.
Oh, you will, because it's Blumhouse, by the way.
I have not. I don't think I've ever watched any Blumhouse movie.
You definitely did.
We're gonna have to bring up a list of Blumhouse and see if I've ever actually watched a Blumhouse movie over the years.
You definitely have.
Maybe not. I don't know. Let's move on.
At least one.
Yeah, so it's overly long. If you tightened it up, took like 20 minutes off of this movie, it would probably be a very good movie.
It's
Much
only
like this
110
review.
minutes.
It's too long.
Much like this review.
What's 110 minutes?
Much too long.
An hour and a half?
No, 90
almost
minutes is an hour and a half. If you made it to an hour and a half, I think it would have been a fantastic movie.
Okay, so it's an hour.
2.5 hours.
It's what?
No, all our math is
It's
150 minutes. It's
5
an hour
hours.
and 50
It's
minutes.
5 hours long.
Sweet Christ.
It feels like 5 hours.
It's 3 3/4 hours long.
3 3/4
Yes.
hours long.
It also offers
It is 8 yards long.
one of the most hilarious
also offers
kills.
an extremely long review.
That's
that
cool.
we should
Just
not
talk
have been
over
doing
me.
This.
I'm not here. That's
It
fine.
is 100%.
100% need to move on.
There's nothing to move on to. That's the
3.3
fucking
years
show.
meters. Well, we do have things to remind people of.
We do?
Yeah, absolutely.
Actual things.
First of all, make sure that you catch Scott and Noob. They review the Impossible Whopper just for you, so you don't have to eat it.
That's right. We did the Impossible Whopper Challenge.
And it is impossible to get through.
And it's on our YouTube.
I mean, it's 5 minutes long.
I
so you
was
can
in a
get through it.
bikini. I
It's
look
not-
pretty hot.
It's not hard to get through. But we did have a good friend of our, Lauren, come out, who is a suicide model.
Oh, she came all right.
Well, she did enjoy the meat.
Did she help you
Even
come?
though she's vegan or vegetarian. Or she doesn't eat meat.
Vegetarian?
Yes, that too. Dude, I can't speak tonight.
Is she a
Get off.
You
virgin?
can't pronounce anything ever, so.
She's
I'm
into-
in bad shape
She's
tonight.
into some
Deal
weird
with it.
shit, isn't she? Does she like butt stuff?
But we do have
Whoa there,
Lauren
Noob.
came out to help us out, and she will be in a couple of things coming up as well.
my
So
God.
go to our YouTube and check out the Impossible Whopper Challenge. And I may or may not have the next episode ready by Tuesday. I don't know.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
For the next episode, weren't we going to do week by week?
You mean
Yeah.
the YouTube
The
stuff?
following Tuesday, yes.
So keep an eye out for our YouTube,
I'm gonna try. I'm
YouTube
gonna try
stuff.
for Tuesday. Worst case, maybe Wednesday.
And that's a reminder. Please subscribe, share the videos, comment, give us a like.
That's
all
right.
of those things help us. We're trying to build this into something that we can all enjoy. Well, we enjoy it now, but
Yeah,
we can enjoy it
doing this.
more.
It'd be nice if I could do this more full time. Which
Yes,
is
that would
why.
be-
Which is
that would be
why
good.
I might not be done this episode. The next review by Tuesday because I have another job.
Because
to
Scott
go
is
work.
not independently wealthy like the rest of
yes,
us.
and I have another job to go work. So deal with it. So if you like what you heard here this week, head on over to Instagram at OrkU and join in the fun there. Also go there because that's where the free giveaways happen 99.9% of the time.
Free.
Head on over to facebook.com/ourreviewswillkillyou and join in the fun there. And of course, if you're not already watching us on YouTube, I urge you to go to YouTube and search Our Reviews Will Kill You. Subscribe to the channel. Check us out. We're live every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At least for now, but that's what we're doing. So check us out. Come join us live. The live chat tonight was fun. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of you.
You want to see more of Noob Naked.
No. And as always,
Yes.
Our Reviews Will Kill You is brought to you for free thanks to ScottWillKillYou.com. Yes, the one-stop shop for videos, music, the store, our cool travel mug, Our Reviews Will Kill You travel mug, all kinds of weird stuff. Go check it out.
Or
Visit.
Goo-Goos.
Look for updates. They're slow, but they're still coming.
Gagoos.
Much like me. But definitely do that at ScottWillKillYou.com because, yes, Scott will kill you with tonight, ginger and whiskey.
And we still do a podcast, by the way, which we also release. So you could get that on iTunes, Stitcher. Please feel free
Google
to share
Play
that.
as well.
Google Play it. Share it with your friends. Build the empire that is the Our Reviews Will Kill You family and friends.
And I will give these guys one more, I believe maybe two more plugs because the show is coming, but
They still have that show coming.
they still have the show coming, so check out Wandering Lies. They are going to do their album release show at Jam and Java in East Vienna, Virginia. They're going to be there with Rose Riot and Casual War, so definitely check those guys out. That's
Are
who you're
Rose Riot and
listening
Casual
to
War
now.
paying us for this?
They are not, so I probably shouldn't mention them.
And what's the name of the album again, Scott?
It's in my text message somewhere.
And is it in iTunes?
I did get it.
Will
And
it be
it's-
available at all iTunes?
You know what? Maybe we should get an interview with those guys and find that out. I'll set that up, shall I?
Maybe they should play a live, like a little live set
would
for
be
us.
fun,
That
actually.
would be fun. I'd be super excited if they wanted to do an acoustic thing or whatever.
It'd be fun to try and jam into our big studio here.
Yeah,
How
well,
many
we
more
have
bodies?
microphones that we can run wherever we want in the world.
And more
so
bodies we can jam
I can
into this.
teleport them to Antarctica as well, if they like that.
So yeah, so definitely check them out. And of course, thank you all for joining us.
And from all of us here at Our Reviews Will Kill You, to all of y'all at home, we love y'all. Thank you. We love y'all.